Okay, we were cheated and we didn't know. I think I myself didn't look into that situation. And we were so happy that the government was opening all over exits coming to this place. So this place will be a slum later on. You look at those pillars of those highways there coming out, those flyovers, they will be ugly in about 10 years time, just like Boston. Okay, it will not be maintained, and there will be moles all over the place, and there will be people sleeping under there, and the vagrants will all be sleeping there and all over the place. So it attracts crime, it attracts a lot of nonsense happening.
Also get another MRR here.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to use the LRT, you don't come to residential areas. Right? What my gentleman just said, improve the commuter station down there. Right? Improve those places, for example. Alright? Yeah. And the other one is, LRT is another line, I say. LRT is another line. We do not know what is the difference between LRT and MRT.
Yeah, 1 more minute.
Okay, alright? The LRT does not solve our problem. It doesn't take that mass transportation. So find out, YB, what is the difference between LRT and MRT? Why is Singapore using MRT? Why is our stupid people using LRT? You go and ask the Canadian Bombardier company that gives us the LRT, how many people can it take at maximum? So that's why people do not design LRT for this kind of situation in urban areas. So find out what is the difference between LRT and MRT, YB, please. Okay? And the other one, of course, you say you cannot go underground. It's because of cronies. Because of that, we voted for you because we voted for this new government in the state. Why? I'm Mazambi here. I don't care, but I voted because I do not want this to happen. It is because of this expensive way that they have done this direct negotiation by the EPU, for example, that created all this problem. Why are there no tenders? If you do with tenders, most likely you can get a good price. More people will come in. You can have things on the ground. Why are you wasting resources? I'm tired of this thing, and I'm tired of this thing. And we are all tired of this thing. Alright? So we have changed.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Encik Zamri. Based on what I've heard from some of you, you say you want LRT but you don't want it to pass through residential area. I think that is partly true only. Let me raise this. Somebody raised just now, they say the lower income people will need LRT. You will probably have to pass through flats. Like in USJ 1, there are 8,000 people in 4 blocks. These are the people who need public transportation. So I want to know, when you say residential just now, you don't want LRT to pass through residential. This will cause confusion to the Ministry of Transport, because the residential area in USJ 1, the flats there, they probably need the public transportation. So I don't know if anyone can clarify this.
Perhaps they're talking about like highly developed areas like this.
Yeah.
Limited land areas.
Yeah.
It just producing food.
Yeah.
So like literally on people's doorstep, whether you look at USJ 1, those low-cost apartments which you're referring to, they have much more open areas down there. So perhaps they could design it in such a way where they can benefit, but not cut through at people's doorstep. I shouldn't understand that it shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, when you say go through houses, does it mean that everybody wants to go through their doorstep?
No,
It doesn't mean that. It means you can go through commercial areas or residential areas, but I think most important is underground. As the gentleman said, if you don't have money, don't do it, because it's going to cause a concrete slum in Subang Jaya or even any places. Just look at the LRT now, it's happening all in Ampang. It's a slum. You look, so it's just like ugly little thing out there. Okay, so it doesn't mean that it doesn't pass through residential area. It does not mean that you want to pass through every house. Okay, even in the low-cost areas. For example, I said go underground. So you go into a highly built-up area, go underground. If you tender it, probably you can do it.